Rotary is more than an organization of businessmen. Rotary is open to anyone who has a desire to help.
Professionally, you may work full-time, you may work part-time. Personally, you may belong to an organization, a few organizations. And what I find with Rotary is that it brings together, for me, my professional life and my personal life. It allows me that avenue to be able to give back.
Come and explore what Rotary can do for you. I think you'll find that you'll walk away feeling better about yourself and better about your community as well.
Join us, join our family, our fun family, to make a lasting impact in our community and in the world. Joining propels you in ways that you've never imagined possible in your personal and business relationships, in your personal and leadership development. And it offers, through service, the opportunity to change the world.
If you'd like more information, please visit our website at Acton-Boxborough-Rotary.org or our Facebook page at Rotary Club of Acton-Boxborough. We hope you join us.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us to benefit two worthy local causes. I'm Steve Jones D'Agostino, President-elect of the Rotary Club of Acton-Boxborough. It's my honor to be your MC for this gala presentation to celebrate and conclude our Bid for Brighter Futures virtual silent auction. This year, we're supporting the Domestic Violence Services Network and the Acton Food Pantry. We're honored and grateful to have our humanitarian sponsor, Vitalogics in Boxborough, join us. They have generously provided $2,500 to make a big difference in the lives of others. This past year has been hard for most of us, as COVID-19 has upended all our lives. However, for those who have lost their job or a loved one, or live with an abusive partner, the stakes for them are much higher. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in their lives. Because of COVID-19, referrals at the Domestic Violence Services Network have increased significantly, and food insecurity in the Acton-Boxborough area is expected to rise dramatically due to pandemic-related hardships. We have many wonderful auction items for you at 32auctions.com/bid for brighter futures. You can place your bid or donate there. Please remember to bid early and bid often to support these two great community organizations.
Who are the people affected by domestic violence and food insecurity? It could be the clerk at the grocery store, your child's school teacher, perhaps your neighbor, or the bank teller you see once a week. Maybe it's your accountant or mechanic.
Domestic violence and food insecurity does not discriminate. It doesn't care where you live, your level of education, your race or gender.
Please, help us support those affected by donating what you can or bidding on our auction items at bidforbrighterfutures.com.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Apser, the Executive Director of Domestic Violence Services Network, or DVSN. Our agency provides services and resources to individuals and their families living with domestic abuse. Our small agency has an extensive impact due to a strong cohort of volunteers, volunteer advocates, and generous support from organizations like the Acton-Boxborough Rotary and donors like you. We could not do the work we do without you. Thank you. DVSN collaborates with an extensive network of municipal and community agencies to provide victims of domestic violence with support, risk assessment, safety planning, guidance, and connections to appropriate community resources. We provide services to all clients in ways that respect their dignity and choices and at a pace that empowers their own decision-making ability and maximizes their safety. We work with any victim of domestic abuse who is referred by one of our 12 partner police departments for help, which includes Acton, Bedford, Boxborough, Carlisle, Concord, Lexington, Lincoln, Maynard, Stowe, Sudbury, Wayland, Weston, or Hanscom Air Force Base, or is referred by Emerson Hospital medical personnel. In addition, we work with anyone who calls our toll-free helpline from anywhere or chooses to seek relief in a local district court through a restraining order. Each week, DVSN follows up on an average of 23 requests or referrals from all our sources and is able to provide services safely and confidentially to more than 70 individuals and their families each month. DVSN has an exceptional track record over the last 23 years in developing and implementing protocols that strongly protect client safety and confidentiality. In FY20, for Acton and Boxborough alone, we followed up on 150 police referrals and served 220 residents and their families. Our advocates support clients in the decisions they make at a pace they can manage without judgment or expectation. What appear to be simple interactions have a powerful impact. With great skill, compassion, and understanding, our volunteer advocates help clients tell their story. We listen and validate without judgment or trying to fix it for them. We work with each client to assess their risk, maintain client safety and confidentiality as the primary priorities. We develop a safety plan with each client that keeps them and their children as safe as possible, whether they choose to stay with their partner or whether they choose to leave their partner. And leaving is the most dangerous time for individuals who have abusive partners. We explain their options as they relate to their particular situation and review the pros and cons of each one. If appropriate, we review the process of petitioning for an abuse prevention order or a restraining order and its potential conditions of relief for the victim and constraints for the partner, abusive partner. We connect them with appropriate community resources for help and collaborate with a myriad of local community groups and agencies that intervene with victims of domestic violence to help develop appropriate, effective services and resources for our clients. Our advocates check in regularly and are always available to review options and consider ramifications with the client as situations change and evolve. During the pandemic, the stressors on our clients have multiplied exponentially. The intense demands of becoming substitute teachers for their children, having no childcare, losing income and jobs, facing food and housing insecurity, being easily accessible to abusive partners, and fearing the virus ramped up impossible pressures with no relief in sight. The intense need to focus on food, housing, and income insecurity drained any ability or resources to make decisions about safety, planning, and risk assessment. Clients who reached out emphasized how grateful they were that DVSN was available to them and that they were not alone. In closing, I want to personally thank you for taking your time to participate in this extraordinarily caring Acton-Boxborough Rotary event. Your support will help those with enormously difficult burdens to bear. Our clients are deeply grateful for the help we can give them because of your support. A quote from one of our clients expresses that gratitude. Quote, "Your support has enabled me to move forward. You heard me and you believed me. I am strong and good. I have peace within my heart now, and I have the courage to do what I need to do now. Thank you, Janelle." I echo Janelle's thank you. We are deeply grateful for your support. Thank you.
I'm Donna Botari. I'm the director of Acton Community Supper and Food Pantry. Our food pantry has been in existence since 1984. We're now located in Boxborough, and we are open every week on Wednesday and Thursday morning. We offer a selection of shelf-stable items, fresh produce, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, fresh dairies, and frozen meats, and then also fresh bread to everyone. And we give our clients a choice of what they want. We have a list and they can choose what they need for the week when they come to our pantry. We are operating as a drive-through pantry right now, so the cars just line up in the parking lot and a volunteer will come out and ask the people what they need. We are open to anyone from any town right now. Since the pandemic started, we've seen an increase of about 50% in the numbers of people that are coming to our pantry, and they're coming from many different towns right now, although the majority are still from Acton and Boxborough. So your support of the Rotary Club's Bid for Brighter Futures online auction is very important to us. It will help us to provide many of the items that we are giving out here. In addition to food, we are also giving out personal care items. We give out toilet paper, diapers, wipes, adult incontinence briefs. Sometimes we're giving out shampoo, moisturizer, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all of the things that people are in need of right now that they aren't able to get. We are also doing deliveries to people that are homebound or don't have a car or transportation to get here, or are just afraid to go out. At the beginning of the pandemic, that was more of an issue than it is right now. But your support is very much appreciated and needed at this time. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Laura Duci, and I'm the Community Service Coordinator for the Town of Acton. I'm here today to say a few words about the Acton Food Pantry and how it benefits our residents. The Acton Food Pantry staff and volunteers have worked tirelessly during the COVID-19 pandemic to ensure our residents have access to healthy food. Each week, their hard work and efforts have played an integral role in combating food insecurity within our communities. Your bids today at the silent auction will benefit both Domestic Violence Services Network and the Acton Food Pantry. So please bid often to help these wonderful organizations. Thank you.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
Hi, I'm Rodrigo Mesquita. I'm the VP of Operations at Biologics, a local company in the Boxborough area. This year, Bid for Brighter Futures, as organized by the Acton and Boxborough Rotary Club, is raising awareness and funding for two really important issues facing our local community and really the world at large: hunger and domestic violence. This year's proceeds from the auction will actually go to stocking and strengthening our local food bank, the Acton Food Pantry. And this center is actually serving 300 families who really been hit hard by the current pandemic. Proceeds are also going to the Domestic Violence Service Network, who's really aiming to ending the cycle of domestic violence in our community by providing resources to the victims and working with local courts. As a corporate sponsor of this event, Biologics is honored to be part of this great community service. And we encourage anybody watching to also donate and participate during this year's auction, because together we can make a difference. Thank you.
In closing and in service above self, my fellow Acton-Boxborough Rotarians and I urge you to bid early and bid often, or donate to support two worthy local causes: Domestic Violence Services Network and the Acton Food Pantry. Please go now to 32auctions.com/bid for brighter futures to place your bids or make your donations. Thank you for your generous support.